This show is part of the HeadStuff podcast network.
Lovely stuff.
Hey, lovely, lovely.
Tell you what, though, folks, that's bloody nice. That is bloody lovely.
Lovely hollow.
Lovely touch.
Lovely hollow.
Lovely touch.
Lovely stuff.
Hello,
and you
very,
are very
welcome to
the
lovely
show.
What Up, Hum Jobbers? That was a special mix directly for you. That was a song, an alternative song intro.
And you wouldn't get that with your AI DJ on Spotify.
No, you certainly
You'd
would
get
not.
none of that.
That only comes from real life human DJs
And the voice of two songbirds of their generation.
just weaving it together.
Oh, just
like-
slapping the bass.
Two birds just flying around the place, making lovely music just for your ear.
There you go. You're welcome.
How are you, Justine? You look happy.
Do you know what, Kevin? I had a lot of people message me yesterday saying Kevin is going to hate your roundup of GAA this week. I was like, yeah, he sure is.
I turned on Instagram. I put in the coin. I wound it up, and I turned on my Instagram.
Yeah.
And I saw Justine celebrating with a Meath jersey and a happy dog. And I
Yeah.
was like, this is going to be a nightmare.
This is, yeah. No, I'll keep it short and sweet.
Let's just get through it.
Yeah. So, Meath were playing Galway
Yes.
in the All Ireland quarter final. In the other quarter final, we had Kerry and Armagh. They were in the second half yesterday. And on Saturday, I was not at those games. You had Dublin and Tyrone, and you had.
This is already very long.
Yeah, okay, Grant. Okay, so then the Meath game, right? So, I'll be honest, it was touch and go. The first half was a dull first half. Not a lot of points.
Starting slow.
I think it was about 11 minutes before there was one score on the match. Oh, sorry, it was 7. But in total, it was 6 points to 5
Do you
coming
think
in the first half.
we're Meath doing a rope-a-dope tactic that made famous by Muhammad Ali, former Cassius Clay?
He was a big, he's a big influence on Meath.
Yeah.
So maybe, but I think both teams were just a bit asleep.
Okay.
And the pitch was very slippy.
Galway has a lot of hash smokers. Maybe they were on hash.
Do you know what I'll say about Galway? It's so cool that their sponsor is Supermax.
Yeah, I
That
mean, you can't.
has
It's
to
the coolest
be-
sponsor.
You can't beat
Yeah.
that. You know, like,
I'd say they all have a special Supermax card given to all the players.
I'd well believe it.
Mm-hmm.
They should. But surely when they walk in, if you're a player, you're just not getting charged.
Yeah, I'd imagine they'd go in with an entourage like Kanye or somebody like that.
Yeah.
Just be like, I want taco fries. I want a line of taco fries all
Yeah.
along the bar.
If you could get any, you know the way Colin Farrell famously has the abracadabra black card? If you could have that for any place, where would you want it for?
I mean, Zaytoon. I'd like Zaytoon. But do you think I'd go with Supermax?
Yeah?
I go with Supermax. I find Supermax, they're cheap and cheerful. They're in
Yeah.
every town nearly. And I absolutely adore, now this is not a sponsorship
No, of course
plea,
not.
but I absolutely adore taco fries, leg of chicken,
They're
child's
taco
coke
fries. A child's coke.
with a
They're-
little cartoon bunny on the side.
I love that they never changed that. Their taco fries are sublime because they
Unreal.
give you the mince in it. Because I can't stand these chippers. You go in and ask for taco chips. It's just taco sauce on
No,
top of
that's
chips.
not. You need that.
pissing into
you
the
need-
wind with
You
that.
need that beef, baby.
You do, absolutely. And they have always nailed it. And one thing I will say
Beef
about them,
lava.
when I was a kid, the first time I ever had a float, Supermax used to do floats. Where,
All right, yeah.
where you'd put the ice cream on top. I was like, this is nowhere else does this.
Yeah.
It was a birthday treat. I adored it.
I like how they went head to head with the
the-
big
yeah,
McDonald's
and
and
they
they
won.
lost. Oh, sorry,
They
the
won.
McDonald's lost.
I was
McDonald's
like, hang
lost.
on. Yeah,
It was a Davy and Goliath job.
glorious.
Yeah.
We love to see the underdog win, which is what happened yesterday in the Meath game. I haven't stopped talking about it. Meath,
David got a little catapult of a hot muffin filled with ice cream.
Yeah.
And he flung it at the eyes of Goliath.
of Ronald.
And Ronald, the
Ronald
big
McDonald.
fucking clown.
They actually have discontinued using Ronald McDonald. He doesn't exist anymore. Because you know why? It was after It, and there were so many killer clown movies that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
decided this is probably not a good look.
It's probably maybe the creepiest thing you could sell food to children with is
Yeah.
a fucking clown.
And I was terrified of clowns as a kid, still am. So
You can still get the odd one. We go around the country and you'll see a statue of Ronald McDonald sitting on a bench, just saying like, "Sit beside me, children.
yeah.
Have your nuggets beside Uncle Ronald."
There's one famously in Koh Samui when I was there in
Koh
Thailand.
Samui,
Yeah.
Where'd
or
be
not
that?
Koh Samui,
Blanchardstown.
no, it's the Koh Sanro in Thailand. It's in Bangkok.
Right.
And it is glorious. Yeah. He's just there. It's terrifying.
Yeah, no, it's anything. I think it's the idea that the face is covered and you can't read the expression on the man's face.
No. Dead behind the eyes.
Dead behind
Has
the
killed,
eyes.
will kill again. But
Bring back the Paddy Grimace. Grimace's Irish
Yeah.
cousin, uncle, who's in the Ra.
he didn't have a long run.
He didn't. Is it true somebody doctored his Wikipedia page to say that? Oh no, sorry, no. This is actually
He's Jerry Adams' brother.
this is true. So I let me just type in IRA McDonald's
Oh, Lord.
Grimace. There was definitely some controversy surrounding the man. The rumour with McDonald's mascot, Uncle O'Grimacy, and the IRA stems from a joke made in satirical article by Philly Voice, which was later misinterpreted and spread as fact.
Oh, my God.
The character was initially introduced in the 70s to promote the Shamrock Shake,
Yeah,
and a fine job he did.
he did.
So the satirical article by The Onion falsely linked Uncle O'Grimacy to the IRA, suggesting the organisation was demanding year-round Shamrock Shake availability. Here's the actual article here. Uncle O'Grimacy. As positive as the Shamrock Shake's impact has been, there has been some missteps. To help promote the Shamrock Shake, McDonald's introduced the new mascot character, Uncle O'Grimacy, who kind of looks like a big grimace made out of moss.
Yeah.
He's got a little shillelagh and a little green hat and a lovely little waistcoat.
He's a bit like one of the Morbegs on a rough day.
He looks like if you removed all the bones from a Morbeg's body and he sort of collapsed into a sort of a Jabba the Hutt pile of hay and green hay. The Irish uncle of the purple mascot Grimace, Uncle O'Grimacy, complete in his Kelly green hat, shamrock pattern vest and his shillelagh, will travel from Ireland every year, bringing shamrock shakes to McDonald land. Uncle O'Grimacy was quietly phased out of McDonald's marketing after a few years, due in part to an alleged incident in Philadelphia in 1978, where the person portraying him made statements in support of the IRA and that the British soldiers were better dead than alive.
Oh, God.
Now, you've no idea how much I wanted that to be true. Because it's kind of believable.
Oh, God.
Let's say you're an actor
Yes.
and you're hired. He's like, "Mom, I got a job. Who are you going to be?" "I'm going to be the Shamrock Shake Uncle O'Grimacy.
O'Grimacy.
He's from Ireland." And it's like, "Well, you better do your research for that job."
Yeah.
And he goes down a hole. He gets into the troubles. He gets into the famine. And suddenly he's radicalised.
Yeah.
Um,
He stops McDonald's selling fries anywhere other than Ireland. It's
Yeah.
about time we had all the potatoes.
we get all the chips back. We
one
deserve
else.
reparations in terms of fries.
Yeah.
I could believe that happening.
Little
The-
toy
the
and your Happy
actors-
Meal is a balaclava.
You're in Philadelphia. It's Paddy's Day, and you get on the mic
Yeah.
and you start giving out about Thatcher, and
Yeah.
it just goes downhill
It's,
from there.
yeah.
You could imagine it happening.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Meath.
Fair play to him. Yeah, back to Meath. So, second half, then it kicked up a notch and it got interesting, and we had a gorgeous goal.
What was the halftime show?
The halftime show was a brass band,
What celebrity?
and I
was
won't lie to you.
singing?
No, there was no celebrity. And I'll tell you
There was
another
no
thing. There was no. They didn't do the national anthem before the game. They just came on and said there'll be no
Wasn't
national
even like
anthem.
Samantha Mumba or anything like that.
No, Samantha Mumba was at Pride the day before.
She was busy.
Yeah,
Probably
I was there at that.
Probably had a hangover.
I had the hangover.
Could they even get O'Meara Mumba?
Look, it could have been at Pride as well.
You're telling me the halftime show was just loaded kids playing brass instruments?
It was adults.
That's even worse.
I know. Do you know what? I was the halftime show once at Crow Park.
Really?
Yeah.
Doing what? Juggling?
Camogie.
What?
Yeah, I played camogie.
Now for your entertainment, we're going to have a girl who's not great at camogie play camogie.
I trained for 2 months with a team 6 Mile Bridge in County Clare.
It's a big, that's a long bridge.
Yeah, very long.
Fucking huge bridge.
And the team were incredible. It was part of a campaign I did when I was at sportsshow.ie. And they had us versus another team playing camogie at halftime in the All-Ireland camogie final.
So what team were you with?
6 Mile Bridge, County Clare.
See, I would have I would have liked to have seen like if Joe.e put out a team and then like they had to go against the Gossies.
Yeah.
And that'd be entertaining.
That'd be fun. Yeah, kind of like Anchorman where the news teams have fights. That'd be great. But you know what? I actually liked camogie. It was I suppose it was the juggling aspect that I had in me, that I knew the balance on the ball stuff.
You are kind of juggling with a stick.
You are. But it's gorgeous. I could never really do it. I'm not fit and I don't run. I don't enjoy running. I hate it actually. So it's not for me. But honestly, a guy brought me on a second date to a park run, a 5K run.
So let's go on a date. Where are we going? Well, you don't need your wallet. You don't need to put on makeup. Wear your shittiest clothes.
And I'm going to chase you. I'm going to see if you can outrun me.
I want to see how fast this bitch is. Fucking, she's speedy enough. I'm going to have to keep training.
Didn't see him again. That was the end of that.
For
bring me
day 3, let's go up the Dublin Mountains at night.
Don't bring your phone.
Don't bring your phone. No, you don't want to be tracked.
You needn't tell anyone where you're going.
Don't tell anybody.
It's a secret. I'm not even telling you where you're going.
Wear heavy shoes as well.
Yeah.
Do you have a shovel?
So, second half kicked up. We scored a goal. Then they scored a goal.
Copycats.
It was tit for tat. A lot of the game. And then at the very end, thank Jesus, we just won by a pint. It was beautiful. But I will tell you this now.
One little pint.
I don't want people coming after me when inevitably Meath do not win the semi-final, because I truly do not think they are at the same standard that the 3 other remaining teams are. We're playing Donegal in the semi-final now, and I believe that will be Meath bowing out. And that's fair, but all I will say is no one saw Meath coming this year, and it's been a long time. Even counties like Louth, even Cavan did really well this year. It's really brought more fun back into the sport because other counties other than Dublin are back in it.
Yeah, you like to see an underdog story.
Completely.
But I love your absolute level of faith in your team.
Mm-hmm.
It's a uniquely Irish perspective. Like an American, and the American mind could not comprehend.
You gotta believe.
Justine's like, we're into the semis. That's us now.
That's
Will they even bother showing up?
That's us. Yeah, that's the thing. Just don't go on.
Do you know what? We ran the numbers.
Send Justine out with her camogie.
It's going to cost us a couple of €100 to hire a bus. We'll give it to the other team.
We'll watch it from here.
Look, I'd be embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed.
I honestly, so I don't want people, because people be coming after me, because I was absolutely delighted, obviously, as anyone would be, seeing a team that hasn't been, making it this far for years, to be back in it is brilliant. But I don't want people thinking now, she's fucking thinks they're going to go all the way. I don't.
Yeah.
I think that's the end of us. I honestly am unsure if I'll even go to the semis, because I don't know if I can handle.
Who was your big Meath player in the 80s? He did sports comment and Colm
O'Rourke. He managed the Meath team last year. He doesn't manage them anymore.
Since the days of Colm O'Rourke has Meath been this
Trevor
excited.
Giles, unreal. Martin O'Connell. You have a load of players.
scratching
Kevin Foley, best back.
Your nose, lad. Were you doing a lot of cocaine at the weekend?
I wasn't, no. At the Meath game, yeah. Oh, me and the mother, flat out.
Doing lines on the side of the pitch. Do it over the
white lines.
Do it over the 45
see.
line. Nobody will see. They'll just think you love football so much that you're just smelling the pitch. Remember, a footballer in the 90s got in trouble because part of his goal celebration was he kicked a ball and then he ran down to the white line and he pretended to snort it like it was cocaine, and everyone got upset because of the millions of children that were watching.
Yeah.
Bad move.
He just really likes fertilizer.
So are you going to the next match? Will you bother
We'll see.
your hole?
I think if my family are going, I'll go with them, but I'll tell you this now, we'll be leaving with our heads between our tails between our legs. Our heads between our legs,
not your heads held high with your tails between your legs.
Our tails between our legs.
Your heads between your legs.
Well, Jesus.
So you can kiss your whole goodbye.
That's it.
Lovely stuff.
Were you watching anything about Bezos' wedding?
No. I saw a load of them having fake bride and grooms of him made out of mannequins going down the river.
I did see, somebody did a dummy of Bezos floating on a raft made of Amazon boxes just with cash in his claw,
But you know
which was
what?
quite well done. He's a
Kevin-
very easy man to make
a joke of. Yeah.
I was going to say a sculpture of. He's got a very distinctive face.
Bobby Fingers did some job.
Bobby Fingers did an amazing job.
Yeah, incredible.
Check out Bobby Fingers' Jeff Bezos boat,
It's
and it will blow your mind.
it's art.
Bobby Fingers,
whole other level.
formerly of Rubber Bandits, is an amazing sculptor
Yeah.
and model maker. Worked for like
Visual
Game
effects,
of
there's a lot of
Thrones and all the
stuff
big
as well,
shows. And he made a photorealistic boat. Sorry, a photorealistic head of Jeff Bezos in the shape of a functioning boat,
Yeah.
and sailed onto the ocean with
There's
it.
another one, great one as well about Fabio and the goose.
I haven't seen the Fabio
Oh
Goose
my
one.
God, it's glorious. But just on Bezos, isn't it just great though to see that he found a woman who wants to marry him for love and nothing else, just love. Finally. Oh,
Because it's hard to trust women these days.
isn't it? You know, because some people might think, oh, she's marrying him for the money,
Oh, not at all.
but she loves him. Like,
No, she's into bald guys.
She
She's into bald
loves
guys
that.
with dead eyes.
and who has? I honestly think he has put muscles into him, like it's fake. He's this
Yeah.
fucking board on him.
Yeah. There's a weird thing with these hugely rich men where they've got weird looking heads, but then like weirdly muscly bodies.
But it's not real. There's no hope
No.
in hell.
Looks weird. So it was in Venice, which I think is an apt place to have an event like that. Venice is sinking,
Yes.
by the way. So Venice, I only found this out relatively recently. Venice was like created by just hammering posts into the sand. So the entire city is built on just like wooden logs, vertical wooden logs, kind of holding it up. But it's sinking.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect place which just represents the actual fall of our society.
That's beautiful.
You have this wedding, it cost 60 million. He arrived on his 500 million yacht. He pays a tax rate of 1.1%, by the way.
Oh, for Lord.
And by roughly around 96 private jets
Oh,
arrived,
for fuck's sake.
featuring some of the top celebs. Were you invited, by the way?
Well, I said
James
I have
Patrice
the
was
Meath
there.
match, you see, so I couldn't go.
Who?
I have the Meath match, you see, so I
You were at
couldn't
the
go.
Meath match. No, Michael Fry and James Patrice were there.
Was Michael doing music?
Michael was doing the song.
Walking up the aisle?
No, he was doing as people were eating the canapes.
Lovely.
Yeah, he couldn't get that gig. No. But can you imagine how shit the speeches would be?
Oh
at that
my
wedding?
God. They didn't even write them.
Yeah, I'd say like hired
yeah.
Kevin Hart to be the best man just so he would do a hilarious 15-minute speech
Yeah.
with Jeff Bezos. I'd say the level of crack at that wedding was probably in sub-zero figures.
I'd say it's a bit like when Extravision shut down. You know, I'd say they had like a party of all the Extravision workers, and it kind of has that vibe to it. Just a load of kind of virgin heads.
Do you mean people who are virgins or people who eventually went on to work for Virgin? What would you buy Jeff Bezos? Let's say you're invited to the wedding. Justine Stafford +1. Who'd you bring first of all?
Who to bring? Jeez, that's a great question.
Justine, I'm a big fan of your videos and I'd love you to come. Bring a +1.
God, who would I
Beef
bring?
or salmon, by the way.
Oh, do you know what? I'd like to see what the vegetarian option is. Mm-hmm. I've done that on weddings sometimes if I'm not feeling beef or salmon, and I got a lovely sweet and sour noodles.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it was very nice, very tasty.
So who would you bring first of all?
That's a great question. I don't know. Maybe my friend Dermot.
You and Dermot's heading. What do you put in the card? Or do you buy him?
A scratch card.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. You know, you can get a wedding one.
For the man.
It's like a
can you?
tenner, yeah. It has a wedding.
What are you
fucking-
going to get for the richest man in the world? Like, what are you going to get? A toaster that costs 500 grand? Every piece of toast, you can see Christ's face in it.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea. A holy toaster. So
Yeah.
every toast has an image of Christ on each slice.
You could get him flights to Turkey.
Flights. Yeah.
It's wild that he's never done anything with the baldness.
It's gone too far
Yeah,
now.
he can't
See,
do
Musk and the
anything.
boys did it when they were
Yeah,
just
you
going.
still had the hairs.
When they were poor and it was going away.
Yeah. There's no saving that.
Yeah, it's very. But see, he's entered a Lex Luthor phase. You can't go from completely bald to suddenly having a
'cause the jig is up.
Chia Pet
People
haircut.
know. You have to do it like Steve Carell after season 1 of The Office.
Yeah.
And then you see him in season 2 and you're like,
Oh,
hey.
hey, who's this book?
Hello.
Who's this book?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd find it very intimidating to go to a wedding. Leonardo DiCaprio's at it. Like, why are these fucking celebrities going
Yeah.
to...
No, completely.
Leo is a big man for like environment and all this, and you know,
and he
save
gets
the
his
planet.
private jet there.
Private jet to fucking the head of
With
Amazon.
21-year-olds on it.
They're probably cheaper. You could probably fit 2 models in one normal seat. That's why. Stow a few up in the overhead compartment.
Probably just one bed.
It's him going through Ryanair, just like, can your model fit inside this
Compartment.
this compartment? I'm sorry, she can't
Oh,
go.
Lord. Who would you bring?
Oh, I'll bring Siobhan, obviously.
Yeah, that'd be great. You know what would be great? Like, say, even me and Dermot as well, you'd have a great time just watching the whole spectacle and talking shite about it.
I'd say there wasn't one person put their tie on their head at that wedding. You'd be terrified of putting your tie on your head.
No.
You'd probably be shot.
You would be, yeah.
Yeah.
It just... It's all very grim, Kevin. The whole world is fucked. Venice is sinking.
Venice is sinking and
What's the point anymore?
everyone's pissed off. Have you ever seen... so when William Shatner went into space with Jeff Bezos and he came out of it and he was utterly shattered. He was shattered.
Yeah.
Here's Shatner coming off the plane talking.
Not only is it different than what you thought, it happened so quickly.
Well done! First time.
You know what
Get out of here, people!
The impression I had that I never expected to have
Jeff Bezos smiling away.
is he's shooting up
Oh my God!
Give me a champagne bottle. Come here.
Give me champagne. So
Oh my God.
Shatner emerged from the spacecraft after seeing planet Earth, and he was just like, the poor lad is shook.
Yeah.
It's like he was hit across the head with an alligator. He's just like staring at the Earth. You're really aware of just how small and how fragile the planet is, and this is the only world we have. And we have to work. And as he's talking away, like really deeply, Jeff Bezos is just smiling away, going, Hey, give me a bottle of champagne over here for a second.
Yeah.
And then he just like sprays the champagne, going, woohoo! As Shatner is just staring at the ground, absolutely.
It may never recover.
Yeah. This man's been to space several times,
Yeah.
but only on television.
Yeah. Now he really did it.
Now he really did it, and he's not right after
No.
it.
No.
I haven't heard much from him now since.
No, I'd say Bezos never even looked out the window. I'd say he had his headphones on, his sunglasses on. He was watching some shite.
Yeah.
Watching himself on a video the whole way. Some of his best moments compiled online by some wanker who loves him.
Yeah, I do love that piece. Just totally.
The contrast.
It's the contrast of just like a man who's now fully realised how fucked we are.
Yeah.
And the other lad just going like, this is great, isn't it?
He's looking at the lad who's fucked us and continues to fuck us. He's like, oh, I'm looking at the problem. Okay.
Lovely stuff.
Did you see Will Smith's new combat song?
No.
Will Smith's back, baby.
Is he? Is he?
Will Smith.
Is he?
He was a PG rapper.
Yeah.
He never cursed to sell
No.
records.
Yeah.
But Eminem did.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
Yeah.
Famously misquoting Eminem lyrics. So he never cussed to sell records. Then, of course, he was the Fresh Prince.
He was.
Everyone loved him.
Oh, adored.
The whole family were lovely.
Oh, Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil
Uncle Phil.
also did the voice of Shredder in Turtles.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Oh my God.
my plan will destroy you, Turtles. And then he'd throw Jazzy Jeff out the gaff. Became a global superstar that everyone loved.
Completely. Men in Black, the remake.
Then was about to win an Oscar. Chris Rock made a joke about his wife, and he went up and slapped him across
Slapped
the
him.
face.
Oh, made a show of himself.
And now nobody really knows how to feel about Will Smith
Yeah.
now. So he
Understandably.
probably knew, I need to make a big splash now.
Yeah. He'd go
Will
all
Smith
in.
needs to come back for the Will Smith Renaissance.
I mean, he's had, he's had great tunes. The Men in Black one they did was great. And then he was in Shark Tale. He had a song in that. At the car wash, I think he features in
Boom,
that.
shake, shake, shake the room was great.
Yeah.
And of course, the Fresh Prince song was great.
Glorious.
And I had his whole Miami album, Big William style.
Oh, no way. No, I never got that.
I'd never say Big Willie style because
No.
it sounds rude. But Big William style was a great album. So he's back with a bang with a song called Pretty Girls.
Okay.
Disclaimer, we were hoping to play audio of the Will Smith video Pretty Girls, but due to copyright reasons we are unable to do so. However, it's completely within our rights to have Kevin McGahern perform the rap for you. Enjoy. The video starts with a solemn Will Smith sitting on a psychiatrist's chair, talking directly to the camera. It's been a problem ever since I was a little boy, you know. Actually, I think it's gotten worse as I've gotten older. I thought I had it under control, but I'm literally experiencing it right now. Like literally in this second. The psychiatrist responds, "And how could you define this problem? Could you help me understand?" "I like pretty girls, 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 girls. I love pretty girls, 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 girls. Yep. I like pretty girls, 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 girls. Oh yes, I love pretty girls, girls, girls. Yes, I do. You don't gotta wait in line tonight. You're too fine for the line tonight. 5 + 5 euro dime tonight. It's a full house, better play your cards right. I'ma post your pic if you pose. Make one phone call, you in vogue. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Hold up, wait, pose. I'm about to do some investing. I spend it on you and your bestie. You and your twin on a jet ski. I'll change your life if you let me."
This man's 56 years
Oh,
old.
that's what I was going to ask. What age he is?
This man's 56 years old and married. And he's got a song called I Like Pretty Girls, Girls, Girls.
Oh, God.
Now, if your father, what age is your father?
63.
Your father's 63. So 10 years ago, you'd be saying in secondary school and your lad come out with a song at 56 called I Like Pretty Girls that he maybe get somebody from like Nathan Carter or
Yeah.
not Nathan Carter's band, who's the lad from Drumlish?
Declan
Declan Nairney.
Nairney.
Get Declan Nairney on the backing vocals, his band supplying the beats behind him. Your old lad. He's put about 10 grand into this song. And the song is called I
Put
Like...
the farm on it.
He's put the farm on it. He's after selling 5 bullocks so that he can record a song called I Like Pretty Girls. And he's convinced you, guys, I need this to happen. My career is in a slump.
Well, I'd be switching schools.
If you switching fucking names.
Yeah, probably. That's what I was saying. Next step is changing my name. The marriage is over. I only see him at every second Christmas now.
What would your mother say?
We'd have to bring him into a hospital.
Yeah, I mean, there definitely would be... there'd be a counsellor involved,
There's
wouldn't there?
questions being asked.
Like, I mean, of all the fucking...
There'd be calls. Now, I know he retired on Friday, but there would have been many calls to Joe Duffy.
Oh, yeah.
There would have been a Primetime Investigates, maybe.
There'd be a lot of upset knobber women.
Jesus. Countrywide.
It would go countrywide. Out of all the things to sing about, like when you're middle-aged, like it's actually beyond middle-aged now.
But also to think this is going to... Like, he has to be aware of like the perception people have of him, that there's
Yeah.
kind of an in-between. People are unsure of how we feel about Will Smith.
Yeah.
And this is what he thinks is going to be the statement that will get them back.
This is my
Redemption.
This is my Frank Sinatra singing like My Way.
Yeah.
This is what they're going to remember me by.
Yeah.
But he
Career pinnacle.
he performed it in London,
Oh, God. At what?
just like on the streets.
Fuck off.
And there was like, it's like a couple of hundred people around him, and the crowd is just barely reacting.
Oh, God.
They're just sort of filming it, like
Because you're like,
Like
I'm
what?
witnessing something
I'm definitely witnessing something
that I
special.
want to have memory of and to show others.
I like pretty girls, Fanula, Mairead, Shannon.
It's given me kind of the... You remember your man Blurred Lines?
Yeah,
That kind of weird, which again, I mean, that was a catchy tune. But when you actually listen to the lyrics, I'm like, oh, this is terrible, actually. You're giving me blurred lines of consent,
you need to
essentially.
do an age appropriate. You can do songs
Yeah,
about women.
that was his
Just do it more
issue
age
as well.
appropriate. Like, I like women who have, they're comfortable in their own
Their
skin.
pension set up.
I like women with a pension.
I like women who play bingo.
I like women who've got 2 kids from a previous marriage.
Yeah.
Health insurance. These are the things that I care about.
But here's the thing, like, because he could have cast the people in this video as a wide age range of women.
Yeah.
But he's titled it as well as girls, which is kind of limiting as well. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Yeah, you don't see
They're not still together.
Who are you dating?
really,
I'm dating
are
a
they?
50-year-old girl. It's a bit of a challenge because I was listening to some of the lyrics and he is kind of trying to contextualize his career.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, if you were tasked with writing a song about where you are in your career, the stuff you've done, what would you be rapping about?
Suppose you'd have to mention Nobber, the farm, school, working in Joe.ie,
Yes.
social media company.
You all know me. My name is Justine. I'm always in the nicest clubber. Anyone who knows me knows I love a little town called Nobber.
Yeah. I'd probably maybe get a little sad verse in talking about struggles I've had with,
I'm not great in the heat. Sometimes I get too sweaty.
I used to have a problem when I eat, but now I'm...
But I'm grand. I used to have an eating disorder, but now actually I eat too much, I think, sometimes. But it's
I
fine.
like pretty girls.
I'm great crack. I'm a great hang. Come with me on a night out. We go for a bang bang.
Bang. Beautiful.
There we go.
Yeah.
I think we need to write this song.
This would be song of the
This is
summer.
the comeback.
And I think it will start though as well with that bit like where it's me ringing up and it goes to a voicemail. Maybe it's for the Chinese actually.
They're the best. That's a great idea. Every good rap song starts with a phone call, voice message. Hey girl.
So
it's you ringing up the Chinese,
Yeah, they're
leaving
closed.
an answer machine. They're closed.
Yeah.
So you're ordering for the next morning.
I'm like, maybe I don't even register that they're not open. I'm like, well, give it a sec. Can I get the Kung Po chicken and boiled and
Hey,
and the curry sauce?
listen, it's been a while since I spoke, and look, I want to let you know that I haven't been like ditching you, or what would you say? I haven't been running away,
Well, yeah.
or ghosting you, baby.
I've just been afraid.
I just been afraid, and I'm gonna be honest. I was going to Supermax fairly exclusively over the last weeks,
But
I want to get back into the Kung Pao action.
I want to bang bang just with you.
I want to bang bang just with you,
That
baby.
could be the song. That could be the chorus.
Bang bang
Just
with you. I want to bang bang just with you. That's good stuff, Justine.
Yeah? I think I could do it.
Lovely stuff.
I was at Pride in Dublin and Samantha Mumba performed and she
Get the
brought
fuck.
her daughter out.
Oh, lovely.
Incredible dancer. Incredible. Doing the splits.
What age is the daughter?
Teenager.
Wow.
Or like
Yeah.
maybe it could be like 13, 12, 13. Incredible.
Wow.
Incredible.
Where was this?
This was down at Custom House Keys.
Custom House. Oh, very good.
Or whatever you call it.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Custom House Square? No.
Square, sure. Yeah.
I wasn't at it this year. I don't know what I was at actually.
I love getting down, being there for it all.
Getting down. Who the fuck are you? Fucking a 70s blaxploitation
I
movie.
didn't say
I
that. They
love
would've-
getting down.
They would have kicked me out if I said that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. No, I mightn't go next year now after that, to be honest. Maybe I shouldn't be getting down.
I remember like we were outside Grogan's on the day after the vote went through,
Oh,
or the day
yes.
of the vote.
Yeah.
So the day it was announced, whatever that fucking day was.
It's a Friday, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. But we were outside Grogan's and like everyone was so happy. There's rainbow flags everywhere. And some friends of friends arrived and one of them had like a popper exploder thing filled with confetti.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, hey! And they popped it off. And the fucking barman at Grogan's came out and ate the absolute shit out of us. He just like was pissed off. I was like, I have to fucking sweep this up. And I was like, yeah, but you have
come
to,
on.
I worked in a bar. You have to sweep up every night.
Yeah.
And, you know, like,
This will be fun. It'll be fun to sweep this up.
would you rather sweep up fag butts or lovely, colourful
Glitter.
confetti?
Tell you, glitter gets fucking
It
everywhere.
wasn't glitter, it was confetti.
Oh, confetti.
It was
Yeah,
confetti.
sure, you're grand, so, because
Grand.
glitter is...
And it wasn't raining that day, so it wouldn't stick to the
It
ground.
was lovely and sunny then, I remember that.
But I've never seen a man like sweep up confetti so angrily.
That's difficult to do because you should just be happy.
Just be fucking happy.
Yeah. But the glitter, because I got glitter put onto me on Saturday at Pride. Jesus, it's still on me.
Yeah, that's never
Get
coming
into
off.
your glitterous, to be honest. It gets fucking everywhere. It just lingers.
I don't.
I wish I could get a guy to hang around that long. I would kill for that. That would be great.
No, that's going out to the ocean now.
It's gone. Yeah.
I was thinking the other day about being in Ireland. You're full of contradictions.
Oh yeah.
And like I'm full of contradictions.
Yeah.
And I was curious of what your contradictions are. Like I have a contradiction over like the Angelus.
Yeah.
So like I'm not religious. Mm-hmm. I don't think the church should be as involved in government or in kind of as much Irish life as it is. However, I would be sad if they took away the Angelus. People call for like removing the Angelus. What the fuck is the Angelus? Every fucking day at fucking 6 o'clock, a bell goes off and we have to like stop.
Yeah.
I think it's a kind of nice meditative thing.
I hear you.
And I think it's nice for us at 6 o'clock every day to stop what we're doing and just stare at a hammer or whatever we're doing.
Well, I think you'd have a few starers out of work if you got rid of the Angelus as well, because they do that as a full-time gig. They are on screen staring, and that's not easy.
No.
Cameras on you. It's not easy to just stare at the window or to be playing a tin whistle and pull down the tin whistle and stare. Or to rest famously your man in one clip who is out with a cow and rests his arm on the cow and stares. Glorious.
Yeah.
Glorious.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd miss it now.
You don't know what you miss out.
No.
Okay.
But you know what the thing that I still randomly do is if I'm passing a graveyard, I'll bless myself.
Yeah. See, that's it.
And I'm not
religious, but
it's just
still,
more respect thing.
Yeah, and still hang on to kind of these old traditional things.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to think myself a scientific man.
Yeah.
I'm a man who believes in science. I don't believe in fairies or magic or anything like that. However, somebody talks to me about the cure, 100% believe it.
Completely that.
100% believe it.
You can't deny it.
Can't deny the cure.
How is this happening?
I know it's wrong.
Yeah.
I know it's a complete contradiction of what I believe in. However, if somebody sprains their leg and I say, how'd you fix that? I said, I went down to the beach, I rubbed a chicken onto the back of a donkey, and then I ate the donkey's hair, and now my leg is better. I fully believe them.
I'm like, you did the right thing.
You
there,
did the right thing, yeah.
And you say to
you'd
yourself,
be waiting 8 hours in the
oh,
A&E.
A&E, and the amount you'd be paying for it.
How much was the donkey? You only rent them. Good. Good. I have a good donkey lad, actually, if you ever... Yeah, so like, what's that about?
And I'm fully there with that as well.
Yeah.
It's so wild. It doesn't make any sense.
Republicanism.
Okay.
I think, obviously the history of this country, we've had so much bloodshed over nationalists versus unionists, and it's a disgrace, and we just need to move on and just move past the troubles and be one. However, I hear a good Republican song, man, I am up there bopping away. Kneecap has brought it all back as well.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a contradiction as well.
Yeah.
Like I know deep down in my heart we need to move forward. However, once them fucking songs go, or if the Wolf Tones were playing the pub, man, I'd taking my shirt off. I'd be getting I'd be getting a tattoo with a big pen and a lighter in the toilet.
Yeah. I think, one of mine is definitely, that I want to be like, with the perception of men and what a man is, and that it's changed, and I want to be in favour of that, and that, but at the same time, I want a man who can light a fire and change a tyre. And there's still that deep rooted in me, and I don't know what it is.
You sound like Don King. I want a man who can light a fire and change a tyre.
That could be my second song on the album. And I can't, and once
I want a sensitive boyfriend. However, I want a man who can light a fire and change a tire.
It's totally that.
Bang,
and
bang.
I'll be honest, I've tried to get deep into my head about what that means.
You want a man who takes care of his body. However, go for 2 takeaways when you're out on the town.
And 9 pints.
Yeah, and 9 pints.
Yeah. But I think I was trying to just figure out in my head what it is. And I think there's this element, and it's definitely, maybe it comes from the country, or I don't know what it is, but it's kind of the idea of wanting to feel safe or protected or secure around a man. And it's like caveman stuff, really. These kind of things. Like if I'm in the house and a shelf falls, I can't really fix that. I probably could. But I've been with guys who, their washing machine broke down and I fixed their washing machine because they hadn't a clue. And I was like, this is odd. This feels odd to me.
I mean, even with YouTube, you can look up how to fix anything nowadays.
That's the thing. And still it was like, I'll do it. But the fact that even you had to do it, and then I've been with guys, and unreal, when they just know what's wrong with your car and start fiddling and it's fixed. I'm like, yeah, give me that. Give me that. But I want to be progressive.
However,
and I want to
you're a
be
feminist.
like,
Yeah.
I want to be progressive. And then, I don't know what that means.
Do you want to live in a world where men and women are equally knowledgeable about shelves and cars and washing machines?
Totally, but I just don't want the guy to do.
You just want the guy to be
things.
useless. You just don't want him to be fucking
That's
useless.
exactly it. It's not that I love knowing, like, Jesus, I can fucking change a tyre and I can,
Light a fire.
I can light a fire. Now, it won't be the best fire you've ever seen, but I can do it. And I
do the
might
job.
need a fire log.
Yeah.
But
And
that's
4 lighters.
Yeah.
And some petrol would be great.
10 tears from my dad as he watches in horror that he raised this.
Another one. Sorry.
Oh no, but it's just like, I think it's, I want it to be equal, but I still want the guy to just have that gentleman nature of him to be like, I will take care of you in this scenario. That's what it is.
Another contradiction I have. Now, I only smoke occasionally. But if I'm like in a smoking area pub and I'm smoking a fag, I feel so cool.
Yes.
However,
Yes.
if I'm in the street and I see somebody smoking, I just think it's filthy.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I judge people for doing something that I do occasionally.
Do you know what? I think it's fucking cool. Even on the street.
Even
when
on the street?
When I see people like out. And you know what? I think if you accept
Part
a job.
of me goes like, you're a disgrace.
Jesus Christ.
You're a disgrace. You're killing yourself. Do you know that? And then I do it and it's like, you are a cool dude.
Yeah. I think it's, I think if you take a job working in like a bar or in a cafe or whatever, I think
If you're working in a restaurant, you have to smoke.
you have to accept you need to smoke because you need to go outside and have that break.
A factory. I took up smoking when I started working in a factory
you have
because it
to.
was the only way to get little breaks.
Totally. I think it's just when I pass people on the street that are outside their cafe having smoke, I'm like, you've earned that. You're dead right.
Fair play to you.
You know?
I think it's just the walking. If I see somebody walking while smoking,
Yeah, that's weird.
Don't know.
I love when they're stopped and they're like, they're in thought about something. I'm like, that's cool. That's artsy. I don't know why. But then I have a problem because I love the smell of fags on someone.
The smell of fags.
Yeah.
Not even like a pipe.
Like, I mean like on their mouth though. I mean like as in when I'm
wow.
shifting them, I'm like, oh my God. I love
Wow.
that. I don't mean on their clothes. I hate that. But when
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember being with a guy and I was like, did you have a smoke today? And he was like, yesterday. I'm like, I can
Wow. You're
Yeah.
like a fucking bloodhound.
hound. Yeah.
A hound dog.
Hound for it.
We've been told by Hilary, our producer, to tell you all about a show that I've always been obsessed with since we were
Oh yes.
teenagers.
Yeah.
But Hilary has just discovered it and has blown her tiny mind.
Yeah.
That is a show called
Whoa, her tiny mind. Calm down, Kevin. That was a wild statement.
Her huge gargantuan brain.
It's made her mind tiny that it can only focus now
Yes.
on Soupy Norman.
Now she's all thinking about Soupy Norman. It's on YouTube. Check it out. It's Mark Doherty and Barry Murphy. They bought the rights to a Polish.
Cooper, I think, as well.
Mr. Cooper's in it as well,
I
lady?
think so.
They bought the rights to a Polish soap opera and they dubbed it over with like Cork and Dublin voices.
Yes.
And it's incredibly the silliest, funniest thing that's ever been on RT
I quote it daily.
daily.
You could move hemisphere and it's still coming off of your prawns. There's just glorious statements in it that are just...
Soupy Norman on YouTube. Check it out. We are not
Soupy
sponsored by this show
Norman.
because it ended about 20 years ago, I would say.
It's glorious. There's a Christmas special where they've dubbed over Pat Kenny on Late
Kenny.
Late.
It's a very sophisticated show. It's really sophisticated. I mean, really sophisticated. We also were told to tell you all about our bonus episodes.
Yes.
Last week we got a huge response from our listing of Irish biscuits and what Irish celebrity they would most likely be.
Yeah.
Hugely controversial.
It got
episode.
heated.
Got very heated.
Yeah.
Got a lot of angry responses from people.
Yeah.
But a lot of positive responses.
Oh, yeah, as a segment. So we're going to be doing some more
This week, I think
Deep discussions.
this week we're talking about. Let me phrase this correctly. Basically, sexual awakenings.
Yes, weird ones.
Characters that have been a sexual awakening for us, like the Cadbury's Bunny.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot famously is Justine's.
The laughing cow.
Okay, there you go. So we're going in top 10 weird child boners. Now, just to reiterate, this is not us reviewing
Yeah.
pre-adult directions.
No.
Because that could get us
right.
in a bit of hot water.
Yeah. So there'll be none of that.
None of that. But if the other idea sounds good to you, check out our bonus
Check it
episodes.
out. You can check it out at headstuffpodcast.com, and it is €5 a month plus VAT, and you get these steamy, conversations we can't have on this podcast.
It's too goddamn hot for the pod.
It is. You might have to take your trousers off.
You used to say the price of a pint, but it's cheaper than a pint now.
It is cheaper than a pint. Kevin, sorry, I have to tell you this.
Go on.
This is huge for me. I went to my local in Dublin at the weekend for Pride, and they charged me for the pints, and they're like, oh shit, I meant to give you the different price. They've started giving me a lower price for my pints because I'm a local in Dublin.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I got $1.50 off both pints.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You must be drinking there regularly.
Okay, look, that's besides the point. But I think it was when I went away to London for a month. They must have missed me.
They must have missed
They
you.
must have missed me.
Hey, that girl is back. Give her the cheap pints. Get her hooked.
Get her back.
Justine, that is huge.
And then they came in, they're like, do you want a free Smithwick's? They gave us our first round free.
That's unreal.
But I'm like, this is unheard of. In
Wow.
Dublin to have that.
I'm very jealous.
Yeah,
And very proud.
I'm proud too. Thank you.
Well, Nobber, you've lost her now for once and for all. She's getting local priced pints at a
In
local
Dublin.
pub in Dublin.
City centre.
So if I've never even heard of this.
It's
if you
wild.
get local prices in your pub, please email us
Do,
in
let
to
us
the
know.
lovelyshowpodcast@gmail.com.
Let us know what specific pubs these are so we can become locals
so
there
I
too.
can move there. Yeah, but lovely.
Good luck.
We'll talk to you again next week. Look.
Wonderful, aren't they? So talented. They'd make you sick.
This show is part of the HeadStuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with HeadStuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.